Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, student athletes are getting more than just playing time.
That's like a dream come true for a college athlete.
Meanwhile, a different group of students at UofSC are putting down the books and picking up their heels. But first, should you be worried about the sparking change that may come to your home and wallets? Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Maggie Davis. Our top story today, South Carolina state lawmakers are back in Columbia, hashing out the future of the state's redistricting maps. Earlier this week, House leaders began debating what changes they want based on the 2020 census. The current map would shift the Richland County seat to Charleston. Democrats are worried that plan would likely suppress the Democratic vote in the Lowcountry. The state Senate takes up this issue on Monday. If you're a customer of Duke or Dominion Energy, you might want to save some of that holiday money for your next electric bill. Both companies have asked to raise rates next year. State regulators will review this year's coal and natural gas expenses from the power companies before approving any changes. Over the past 9 months, prices have almost doubled because of the boost in demand for natural gas due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now that the holiday season is in full swing, one charitable organization is hoping you'll send a little money their way. Here with that story in today's Soda City scene is Braden Maloy. Braden?
Thanks, Maggie. The Salvation Army is back in the Midlands hoping to bolster the true reason for the season. They'll do it through their yearly Kettle Drive and Angel Tree Christmas program. Each angel tag on the tree represents a specific Midlands child and contains the child's age, gender, and gift wish lists. Go buy a tree, select an angel's tag, and shop for some of their favorite things. Then drop off the gifts at the Salvation Army Christmas Warehouse located at the State Fairgrounds by December 7th. This year, the org's goal is to raise $325,000, with all of it going to provide housing, food stability, and joyful times for families of the Midlands. One local business owner has already donated $125,000 towards this goal, stating, quote, "The reason we do so is because it's a privilege to give to the group we believe does the most good right here in our community," end quote. If you would like to donate or you yourself would like to volunteer with the Army, please visit salvationarmycarolinas.org. Back to you in the studio, Maggie.
Thanks, Braden. Turning our attention to sports, some USC athletes are making money moves on and off the field. Our very own Alexa Daly finds out how the new NCAA rules are already impacting a few Gamecocks.
June 30th, 2021 marked a turning point in the world of college sports. After large debate, the NCAA announced that players would finally be able to be compensated for their name, image, and likeness. It means a lot for athletes like Jalen Brooks to earn this compensation.
One-handed catch by Jalen Brooks.
That's like a dream come true for a college athlete to get paid or they get free products.
Jalen has decided to partner with brands such as PSD Underwear, Dr. Teal's, and Sour Strips. He promotes them on social media in exchange for their products. Zamari Walton, a defensive back for Georgia Tech, even plans to grow his platform with the help of a social media manager.
Now that I know the process, I would kind of have somebody manage my NIL stuff and then kind of go along with whatever they have for me.
South Carolina is one of 28 states to pass legislation regarding name, image, and likeness, meaning that every institution operates differently under their own state's laws.
And while NIL is not pay for play, Hillary Cox thinks it may have effects on recruiting. In the state of South Carolina, it is illegal for schools to help create deals for their athletes. While at BYU, which is located in Utah, their staff was able to facilitate a deal for all of its football players to make money from one company. It is still uncertain whether NIL laws will reach the federal level. For Carolina Insider, I'm Alexa Daly.
Sports takes the lead in today's Carolina calendar. South Carolina High School state football championships continue over the weekend at Benedict College's Charlie W. Johnson Stadium. Camden High will face off against Daniel High School today at 2, before Silver Bluff takes on Gray Collegiate at 7. And tomorrow, Bamberg Earhart will play Southside Christian at noon, with Dutch Fork and Gaffney going head-to-head at 5. Also this weekend, 5 Points Festivus is back after a 9-year hiatus, with retail and restaurant specials available today through Sunday. And finally, the Carillon Holiday Parade will take place on Main Street between 9:45 and 11:45 tomorrow morning. Finally today, the Association of African American Students at UofSC will perform their annual fashion show tonight at the Columbia Convention Center. AAAS has been rehearsing for months for a show they say you won't want to miss. The show's theme is I Am, and a New York Fashion Week attire is set for the audience. Doors open at 6 and the show starts at 7, with priority seats going to the organization's members who arrive between 6 and 6:30. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here next week.